Any guess as to how much this toilet system costs? $31 million.
Watch Vibe O'Clock on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
A fun show today. We're going to talk NFL playoffs. This is not betting advice. You will lose money if you listen to me. We're talking college football championship.
Parity is great for sports, no matter the sport.
A couple of big baseball moves. We're going to be bringing in the outfield fences 10 feet at Kauffman Stadium. Our first ever Put Me in Coach Challenge.
Who runs for fun? This is terrible.
Yeah. And I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Watch Put Me in Coach on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Right now at Hobby Time Motorsports, save up to $3,000 on select Polaris off-road vehicles. Built for work, made for play. Only at Hobby Time Motorsports. Offers valid for a limited time. See dealer for details.
My dad always says, if you've been hurt, it costs you nothing to see if we can help.
And it's true. Talking to us is always free. You won't pay a thing unless you win.
That's how he's done it for over 30 years, helping Missourians get back on their feet.
And now we do it together. 2 generations, 1 mission.
Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a price tag. If you've been hurt, call the Sachs family.
It costs nothing to see if we can help. And we'll walk you through every step. Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Ozarks First Storm Tracker, a mobile weather station. On the road and into the storm. Taking you closer to severe weather than ever before. Giving you a real-time view of what's happening now. Helping to keep you safe.
Hey guys, been watching radar pretty closely, and it looks like these storms are starting to split around Springfield.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
The only way to get a 360-degree understanding of America is to get out there in America.
We're still thinking about the Met Gala red carpet last night in particular. Coleman Domingo, Nate. Men are really changing the game in terms of how they're dressing.
When doesn't he show up and look fly?
Yes, right? Yes, Coleman.
This was my favorite of
Naomi Osaka. Well, when she takes it off.
Right here.
Red
Fire.
Naomi told me she's ready. That was my favorite.
Chase Infinity.
That'll do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Infinity and beyond.
Find what you need for your kitchen at Arctic Food Equipment.
The difference is never made all at once. The only way to do it is to keep showing up. And when you play the Missouri Lottery, you show up for public education all across the state, from elementary to higher ed.
Energy that is stored inside of an object. Penelope. Potential. Exactly right.
See how it helps where you live at molottery.com/education.
These are Whataburger stickers. Proof that everything you dream up for your 100% fresh beef Whataburger is right under the bun. So go wild, burger lover. Avocado, jalapenos, and no onions. Wait, avocado grilled jalapenos. Oh, and bacon and creamy pepper sauce. However you dream it, we'll make it. What a burger. Download the app.
Jamie Warner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
When you bring a pet home, they become part of the family. When they pass, they deserve the same loving care that all your family members receive. At Cherish Pets Funeral Home and Crematory, we have set the new standard for pet aftercare with our full-service pet funeral home. We offer services ranging from true private cremations, burials, celebrations of life, pet tracking, and more, so your family can say a proper goodbye. Visit us online at cherishpetsfuneralhome.com to learn more. Cherished Pets, cherished memories.
Turn up the heat this summer at In the Garden of Eden, where things get a little sticky and a lot more fun. Explore, indulge, and treat yourself. In the Garden of Eden, come take a bite.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
I'm Jessie Mitchell with a look beyond this morning's headlines. For women with breast cancer, one of the hardest decisions can be whether to undergo surgery. But there's a new procedure that in some cases could be a less invasive alternative. Here's Michael George.
And that's the end where the lesion was.
80-year-old Peggy Staling was lucky. Doctors caught her breast cancer before it was too late.
I've always had my regular routine mammograms, and that's when they found it.
For many cancer patients, removing a tumor can mean invasive surgery and a long recovery. But for people over 70 with small, low-risk tumors, a new option may be available.
Measure the diameter of the ice ball.
It's called cryoablation, freezing cancer cells with extreme cold. The FDA approved the process last year.
Works by placing a probe in the tumor. The system circulates liquid nitrogen that freezes the tumor and forms an ice ball. The ice ball then kills the tissue, and then the body reabsorbs the tissue over time.
Dr. Richard Fine is director of the Margaret West Comprehensive Breast Center. He says cryoablation kills the tumor without having to remove part of the breast.
The patient can resume normal activity very quickly, and therefore it improves both the physical and emotional aspect of diagnosis and treatment.
Cryoablation isn't for every patient. Some experts question whether the procedure prevents cancer recurrence as well as lumpectomy, considered the gold standard treatment. But for Staling, a procedure that only requires local anesthetic and can be done in as little as an hour was game-changing.
I felt this calm come over me. I still remember it. It was such a blessing.
A blessing that started with a routine mammogram, something Staling says all women need to get. Michael George, CBS News.
You can't put a price on love, but we sure can try. With Mother's Day just around the corner, Americans are expected to spend a record $38 billion. From flowers to brunch reservations, Gwen Baumgartner shows us how families are going all out to celebrate Mom.
It's a 4 a.m. start time for these vendors at the Los Angeles Flower Market. The week-long preparation stems from one of their busiest days of the year.
Another Mother's Day, you know the drill.
Rows of roses, thousands of tulips headed from market to Mom's this weekend.
I don't know about the flowers. I hope I do.
And florists could see plenty of green this season, with Americans projected to spend nearly $3.2 billion on flowers for Mother's Day, according to the National Retail Federation.
These are for my grandmother. She really loves yellow.
Flowers are the holiday's most popular gift, followed by greeting cards and a family outing like brunch.
When people look to save a little bit of money, it's not going to be on Mother's Day.
Economist Michael Swanson says despite higher prices from gas to groceries, dining out remains a priority. In fact, Mother's Day is one of the busiest and most profitable days of the year for sit-down restaurants.
People are just a little bit more, flamboyant when they're having a big brunch on Mother's Day. They're willing to splurge. We see that data very clearly.
The average consumer spending about $284. And like so many moms, this holiday remains reliable, especially for businesses counting on consumer spending. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Thanks for watching CBS Mornings. I'm Jessie Mitchell.
Survivor 50 is all new.
Survivor's ready.
CBS win.
Workplace safety is paramount in today's fast-paced industries. Accidents can happen. When the unexpected occurs, Deputy in Mizell is there with quick and reliable assistance. We're here to ensure you're taken care of every step of the way. Contact Deputy in Mizell today for protection, support, and the compensation you deserve.
In the Ozarks, your soundtrack has two sides. The legends live on. 101.3 Real Country.
This is Garth Brooks.
Hi, this is George Strait.
Hey, everybody, it's Dolly.
And for today's brightest country stars, there's a new station in Springfield, 93.7 The Stage.
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Hey, this is Luke Combs.
Turn up the classics or the biggest artists right now. We've got country covered. 101.3 Real Country and the all-new 93.7 The Stage.
Join the fun with Jeremy Rabe, only on Unscripted.
Live from the Deputy in Mizell Law Studios at Ozarks First, this is Unscripted. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the third hour of Unscripted right here on Color 10 CBS. I'm Maddie Conklin.
I'm Tom Turton.
And I'm Joey Powell.
Joey Powell, Woman of the Hour, you guys. This was our special guest we teased at the very end of the 8 o'clock hour.
Thank you.
Of course.
Not Joey Powell, the Joey Powell.
The Joey Powell.
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can have my name legally changed to that. What do you think?
I think it's already an accepted concept.
Exactly.
How are things going at the zoo? I know that a little sad news a few days back. How is recovery going?
Recovery is great. We are back open. It looks fantastic with the help of some tremendous volunteers. Our volunteers from the fairground, and 4 volunteers from the Little Rock Zoo. We were only closed a day and a half. Amazing. Which was incredible. There's still some damage and some cleanup, but you won't see it just walking around. It's really to roofs, and then a lot of cars are still stuck there.
Gosh, I can't even imagine. Because that's like, it's not something I think of first. Like, oh, what about the animals at the zoo? What about the zoo just overall? You know, you're thinking, I need to take shelter. How's my house? But yeah, that's got to be such a feat when a storm like that rolls through. And
it really was. And this one, it was a year ago that the tornado went through and went through the zoo. And that was really visible damage, large trees uprooted. But this time you really, you couldn't see as much damage. You could see obviously the cars and that kind of shattered glass. And the paths were covered with debris and then the hail damage, but it's kind of hard to see, see that in some cases. But, we did lose an emu, and that was really tough. It's always tough when you lose an animal, and safety protocols, we practice for these. Think about a large bird. She was following her natural behavior. It is to lie down, it is to roost, to nest, and you're not going to move a bird of that size. But we had guests to usher to safety. We had, obviously the predatory animals are the first one to get put up for safety, and that was what she chose, her natural behavior, and it's incredibly sad. But when we think that there are over 400 animals that we got all guests, all humans, and all safely in just that one.
There was a small miracle in there.
It was a small miracle. It was. It's a storm I hope to never see again. I'd never seen hail that size, but we are open and it's beautiful weather and great time to be at the zoo.
And the Bear Boardwalk. You were on, a few months back, but it is open.
It is open and it has no hail damage. That's incredible. That thing is so well constructed, and it just makes the whole journey of the zoo so much more delightful and so much easier that you don't have to do some weird, we were calling it weird geography of having to go through tropical Asia to get to North America and then go back through tropical Asia.
And then you had to go through Ozark too.
Ozark. It was weird. Weird map layout there, but it's just a beautiful season. We've got some fun events coming up.
We'll talk about those, I'm sure.
Yeah, then we've got some fun things happening this summer. We're very pumped.
Well, and as you mentioned, tropical Asia to North America. Shot of the day?
Shot of the day.
Let's get out. Okay, so Joey, if you haven't done shot of the day, we are taken somewhere in the world, and we just have to guess.
We have to guess.
Yes. Okay, I want to be on vacation right here. Okay,
that looks like very blue water.
Very blue. And it's
somewhere Caribbean.
This was island stuff.
And it's like the little hut in the water.
I'm going to go somewhere in the Virgin Islands. Okay. Is that too, am I supposed to narrow down?
Well, I was going to say, are they in our time zone? Are they, because it's nighttime there, that's a live shot.
Oh, this is a live shot.
This is a live shot, so it's nighttime.
So it's somewhere on the other,
I'm thinking the Maldives.
I was wondering Maldives.
Yeah,
Seychelles.
I just always see the, little huts in the water.
That is so beautiful. Yeah. Give me a beach.
I know, give me a beach and then
I don't know, I'm curious, where is this?
Well, you want to go with?
Maldives?
Let's go with Maldives.
Maldives?
What is it?
Yes!
Wow!
Farafushi Resort in the Maldives.
Oh, well, that's cheating. You've been there like 3 or 4 times.
What?
That's where you got all those scarves and everything, right?
Oh, you're right. How could I forget?
I don't know.
Have you been there 3 times?
No, I wish. I've been there 3 times in my dreams.
Okay, that's fair. That was really well done. Look at you knowing your geography.
I just know the Maldives for having the huts in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I know. That's what I went off of.
That's cool.
So, yes. All right, you guys. Hey, Survivor Recap is next with producer Charlie. Don't go anywhere. We're on episode 10, if you can believe it.
Once again, Ozarks First is teamed up with Hy-Vee for putting the Ozarks first.
Last time, we helped thousands of families during the Putting the Ozarks First food drive.
And you can help us by going to either of the Springfield Hy-Vee locations and put non-perishable food items in the barrel.
You can also donate at the register. Just speak to your cashier.
All donations go to help Ozarks Food Harvest. We are putting the Ozarks first with Hy-Vee.
Jesse Inman on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. Come check out Steel's battery-powered equipment. Steel battery tools have the power to get the job done on a single charge. Each product features an integrated battery that plugs right into the wall. Mowers, trimmers, blowers, power washers. Get it all done with Steel battery-powered equipment. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply.
When it comes to working with my clients, I'm not just their lawyer, I'm their advocate, their front line, and oftentimes we become friends.
Once you hire Aaron Sachs and Associates, you can kind of step back, take a deep breath, focus on getting better.
I like Aaron. He's a very personal man, he's community-minded. I'm really glad I called him.
And he really helped me and my family out a lot.
Aaron Sachs and Associates. It costs you nothing to see if we can help.
Hello, I'm Phil Sanders. We're here every week with a timely Bible lesson in Search of the Lord's Way. Search is sponsored by several churches of Christ in the area who would love to have you visit one of their classes or worship assemblies. Why don't you join us this week? I hope you will. And remember, we love you.
Join Phil Sanders in Search of the Lord's Way.
I'm Lucas with Acura Springfield. St. Jude is leading the fight against childhood cancer, and families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food.
That's right, Lucas, and you can help support the mission right here in Springfield. Dream Home tickets are on sale now, and every ticket gives you a chance to win the home and a brand new Acura thanks to Acura Springfield.
Go to dreamhome.org and reserve your ticket today to help St. Jude save lives.
Lifting lives through kindness in action. Brought to you by The Social Connection.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, it's that time of the week. We're recapping episode 10 of Survivor 50. This was nearly an hour and a half long episode. Way too long. Let's get into it, okay? Last week, Christian sent home, we say, from Tribal. He's part of the jury, so he's still in Fiji enjoying life.
Yeah, but then we get to our post-Tribal per every episode. So Ozzy now is like, Emily, I don't trust you. Which, I mean, you should have not trusted Emily from the beginning.
Don't trust anyone. It's Survivor.
That's true, too. But also, Emily is the blabbermouth on the island.
She is.
So, and also, Emily, she's bewildered about being on the wrong side of the vote because she has been on the right side this whole season.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you know, eventually it's going to happen.
Right.
Like, what did
she voted Ozzy while everyone voted Christian.
Yeah. It's like, what are you going to expect? What do you expect, you know?
Yeah.
So then Devins and Emily, they kind of get together and they start scheming a little bit.
Devin knows he's definitely got a target on him at this point, and so he's just ready to play the game on his own if he has to. And honestly, that was a little bit of foreshadowing for
my gosh.
for this episode.
Yeah, we'll just wait until we get to this. Okay, so then day 19, which I was kind of surprised by, but it's smart. Devins tells everybody his idol's fake. He's like, hey, I want to air it out. My idol's fake, you know. That way, hopefully, he doesn't put a target on me anymore. You're not like, oh, Devins is down at the bottom of the pack.
Right.
Which is a smart gameplay. But then Joe, he kind of thinks Devins is still public enemy number one.
Which, interesting, because Devins was like, I don't know how long I can keep up this whole idol thing when I'm not playing it at every, tribal council.
Well,
so
and a few people are already pretty suspicious anyway. So, it's better to air it out anyways.
Yeah.
So then we get to what people really love. The auction is back for this season.
Which, when they said auction, I said, a new thing I have to keep track of on Survivor.
So usually the castaways have to hunt for their money in like a scramble in the jungle to see how much they get. But this season, everybody was given an envelope of $500. So here's the thing, though. Food can only be shared if it's a shareable item, which Jeff announces. You do not have a risk of losing your vote. And any money not spent, the survivors get to keep themselves. And then also every auction item is either comfort, chaos, or a mix of both. So honestly, most of them are comfort items. We won't get into all that stuff.
Yeah, it was very like, here's food, here's food, here's food. Okay, yay.
Yeah, but the first mystery shareable comes down to Aubrey buying it. She decides she will share it with Rizzo.
Because they were kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Who, the bidding. They
Yeah.
were bidding back and forth. So she chooses Rizzo to partake.
And then Rizzo and Aubrey have to complete a chaos before they get the comfort item, which is chocolate chip cookies. And I knew Maddie was going to hate this.
Oh, God.
So they must eat 2 grubs. Aubrey, she knows Rizzo's not going to eat them. She throws those 2 grubs back with no hesitation.
Look at her face.
I was like, I applaud you, Aubrey, because I could not, even if I'm starving.
This was literally straight out of The Lion King when Simba is learning with Timon and Pumbaa how to eat the grub. And
Yeah, it was
so gross.
It was something. And then the other one comes down to Jonathan buying a mystery shareable.
Yeah, this was worse,
Ozzy.
actually.
This one was worse, I would say. He picks Ozzy, and this is called the fall on your sword item, though. So they don't get to see what's under each cover, and they have to. Jonathan blindly decides who gets which one. So it ends up Ozzy gets the comfort, which is fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, which
Poor
Jonathan gets a sea slug. Now, for Ozzy to get the chicken, Jonathan has to eat that sea slug in 2 minutes.
Exactly. And mind you, it's a boiled sea slug. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but it's boiled, and anything boiled just sounds bleh. So finish it in 2 minutes. If he doesn't, no one gets the chicken. Jonathan, he does it. He's being pushed by everyone. Come on, Jonathan, you can do this. He gets it down. Ozzy gets the chicken. Immediately, Jonathan throws it up. And there we go. And then Sari, she also got, a charcuterie board. And midway through, she's like, I'm going to be sick. She goes to throw up and then slams a piece of salami back afterwards. I was like,
eating so much.
What a woman.
Sick, which is understandable. Now, at the end, though, is the biggest item of the auction. It's designed for all 10 castaways. They each must pay $20 to get it, though. Everybody does decide to get it. It's the biggest comfort of the season.
Yes.
The love letters from their loved ones.
From back home, which honestly was super sweet. Sari got a letter from her dad. She had never received a letter from her dad. And as a bona fide daddy's girl, I was like, oh my gosh, Sari.
It was sweet.
You've been deprived.
Yeah. But coming with the biggest comfort is also the equal dose of chaos.
Yes.
Which is the Mr. Beast Super Beware Advantage, which they just tease it at the auction. We don't find out about it. We'll find out more at Tribal later on, which I kind of like that, it was spread out. This episode was not crazy Mr. Beast heavy, thankfully.
It wasn't, which, we kind of talked about it. After all the backlash from Zach Brown, did they kind of ease up? Because Mr. Beast is the biggest celebrity of them all to be so far on this season.
Absolutely.
So let's get into the immunity challenge, which kind of followed auction, okay? So they're all the survivors balancing on a narrow beam while also balancing a ball on a bow. So they move down the beam in intervals of, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, obviously making it more difficult, and the beam narrows. So Steph drops seconds after starting.
Which I was surprised by.
I was too, but she is out right out of the gate, and then other people, kind of follow.
Yeah. But then towards that last portion when they're all shuffling down, Devins has a lot of trouble getting his position before they even start that round.
Yeah.
And then after that round starts, he pretty much instantly falls off of that.
Yeah, he's off.
So it comes down to Tiff versus Ozzy, which I was totally fine with either one of them winning.
Yes, but Ozzy won last week, didn't he? Or 2
Ozzy
weeks
won
ago?
last week or the week before, yeah.
Yeah, so Tiff definitely was in, she was needing a win, I think.
And lucky for her, she did win. It was a very emotional win for her because I didn't remember this, but she mentioned that she went home on day 19 on her season.
Her original
which was
season.
Day 19. So then we get back to camp. Everybody's reading their love letters. Everybody's having a good few tears and everything like that. But then we get into the strategy of everything.
Oh, you guys, this was way too much.
This is a lot, so I'm going to fly through this.
Fly through it, Charlie. I'm not saying anything.
So Aubrey suggests to Jonathan and Steph to take out a threat over someone that they don't trust. And Jonathan, he wants to target Ozzy. He makes up this lie and tells Steph, hey, Ozzy's throwing your name out there. We need to go for him. He goes about recruiting Devins, Emily, and Joe. Well, here's the thing. Joe is conflicted about going between Devins and Ozzy. He mentions this to Sari, and Sari's like, hold up, Ozzy's my number one. I'm not going to let that fly, So Sari does not want the power to shift to Stephanie and Jonathan, which is understandable. But then here's the thing. Steph's come up to Sari. She's like, hey, my plan was not Ozzy. I think it should be Emily or Devins. And Sari's like, I know you're lying to me.
Yeah.
So then Sari talks to Ozzy about using her extra vote. Ozzy's willing to use his idol if he needs to. And then Ozzy tells Jonathan the vote is now Steph, which Jonathan then informs Stephanie. Stephanie contemplates using her steal a vote, wants to get a vote on Sari now because of Ozzy's idol, and then Devins wants to go on Rizzo. So it's absolute chaos all over the place.
It's everyone at this point is going to be written down at Tribal.
Exactly.
So
then we get into Tribal. And let me tell you, Devins airs out the laundry.
G said the same thing. Again, my husband is so invested in this now because we're watching it. So he was like, oh my gosh, this guy has nothing to lose. I love this man. He's my favorite.
I loved it. He literally was like, this is so everybody told me this, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't have to worry about me. Also, Stephanie has a steal vote.
Yeah. It was just like, and there it is. I've said what I said, and I'm not taking it back.
So then, though, before we get to the vote, we have the Mr. Beast Super Beware advantage.
Yes.
So the way this works, you want to explain how it works?
Yes. Okay. So there's a gold coin that Jeff shows. One side is the Mr. Beast logo. The other side is the torches. So Mr. Beast is technically heads. The Survivor torches is tails. So one person is going to get to flip the coin, and if it lands on what they call, then they are safe from Tribal. They have immunity. They get an idol. The Survivor 50 prize money doubles to $2 million, okay? Now, if it doesn't land, what happens?
If it doesn't land, the prize money stays at $1 million, not surprising. But then no one is voted out because the person who flips the coin, they're going to jury. So if someone's not willing to volunteer for this, though, they will draw rocks to find somebody random. So Devins, he has nothing to lose, like we said. He volunteers, and everybody's kind of like, whatever, so he goes to flip. He calls heads. It lands heads.
I really thought it was going tails. I was like, Devins is out.
Sure. So Devins, he now has immunity. He has an idol for later. And the prize pot is now $2 million.
Yes.
So this just sends everybody into a whispering frenzy. Who are we going to vote? Who are we going to vote?
Live Tribal.
It seems like it comes down to names being thrown out. Emily, Stephanie, and Aubrey. So then we get to the vote. Steph does use her steal a vote. She steals Devins' vote.
So she gets 2 votes.
Yeah.
And she votes Aubrey twice.
And then everybody else, the rest of the 8, vote Steph. So Steph is our new jury member. She is going home. We have 3 episodes left, crazily, with 9 people.
Yeah, it's got to be double eliminations.
Absolutely.
I mean, and again, it's in the hands of the fans, so who knows what twists, turns, and curves are going to be thrown our way. So we'll recap that next week. New episode tomorrow night right here on CBS. But next, Joey and Tom take things over, and you don't want to miss it. Stick around.
Carissa Cordell, weekday mornings on Ozarks First.
Searching for back pain relief? iSense does that. 84% of iSense sleepers reported back pain relief sleeping on our award-winning smart beds made right here in Springfield. Our Comfort Control technology lets you adjust each side of the bed for you and your partner with a touch of a button for perfect support and comfort. Take control of your comfort. Visit our Springfield store today.
Improve the value and look of your home, plus save on utility bills with new Energy Wall. Premium windows and doors from Polaris, and get 50% off installation. Offered exclusively by Modern Exteriors. The breakthrough design outranks the competition with 20 standard features like insulated window frames and sashes. Call Modern Exteriors today for a free, no-hassle, no-pressure estimate.
Modern Exteriors, where quality and price become friends.
Big test, big game, big deadline. When it's a big deal, you lock in. And this is a really big deal. Get Mediacom fiber-powered 1 gig internet for $50 a month for 3 years. Plus Eero Wi-Fi and equipment, all included. Lock in speed, lock in price, lock in gig. For just $50 a month for 3 years. No hesitation, no bill shock. Call 844-EXTREME2 today.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. May is Maytag month, and Menards is passing the savings on to you. You'll find an excellent selection of appliances ready to take home today. Get this Maytag stainless steel electric range for $848, plus an 11% rebate. Update any room with Tarkett laminate flooring. Coastal Choice features waterproof technology for active households, and it's easy to install. It's a value of $159 per square foot after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The Bear Nation update is loaded with the latest information on Missouri State athletics and everything Mo State on Ozarks First Sports.
The Bear Nation Update is sponsored by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the all-new 2026 Chevy Silverado.
The Silverado Custom Trail Boss, a chance to get off the pavement and onto adventure.
and the most affordable factory-lifted truck in its class. The Silverado Custom Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. My daughter loves it when I take her fly fishing, but if I can't see well enough to tie on the fly, we'll both miss out.
At Missouri Eye Institute, we've been helping patients enjoy their quality time with our cataract services. Our team is with you throughout the entire journey, and our personal approach means no long wait for exams and surgery.
Thanks to Missouri Eye Institute, my family and I are enjoying plenty of fishing.
Missouri Eye Institute, come join us on your journey to a better life.
Okay, how about a little round of timepieces? Now, it's only fair that I explain this to Joey and not just throw her in the deep end. We're going to see some clues up here, and you have to find, all right, a year or something like that that links them all together.
Okay.
All right? You ready to try this?
Let's try it.
All right, let's try to see the first one. All right, number one, song, Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley. Movies, The Scarlet Hour, Outside the Law, The Harder They Fall. Birds, Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Bob Saget. And 4, cultural explosion of rock and roll led by Elvis Presley. So you put these together and they're linked to 1 year.
1956? Oh my word.
All right. So now that
Wow.
she knows how it's done, I'm leaving. She got the first shot out of the barrel. I'm done. You got to do the rest of them.
That was a rabbit pulled out of a hat there. Oh,
Take
Mick Jagger.
Take that, Maddie.
Oh.
Take that, Jeremy.
Wow.
Take that, me. First shot out of the barrel.
I got hold up on Jagger because you know what a Mick Jagger fan I am.
Yes. So
But it's by Maroon 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Moneyball Battle, Wuthering Heights.
Moneyball, Battle.
Not the recent Wuthering Heights, obviously.
No, yeah. Okay, 3, end of the U.S. Space Shuttle program with final
Ooh, the
NASA
Royal
mission.
Wedding.
Prince William and Kate Middleton. Royal Wedding. What year was this?
Got to be the 90s, right? Maroon 5?
Didn't the shuttle go into the early 2000s, though?
Have they been married?
Was it
Maroon
90?
5? 2001, 2? What do you think? I'm gonna go 19. No.
Well, if you
2000.
feel
Yeah, no.
90s, go
No.
ahead.
Oh, let's do 2000s.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2007.
All right, I'm gonna do 2000. Oh wow. I
You're gonna go 2011.
No,
You
I was
didn't
actually
wait
gonna go
till
2002. I was.
say 2011.
I'm honest. I was being honest.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we were still in the right century.
True. Okay, bonus points for that. Exactly. All right.
All right.
Another one.
Song Dancing Queen by ABBA. Movies Welcome to Blood City, Wizards, Jabberwocky, Births, John Cena, Tom Brady, Orlando Bloom. 4, inauguration of President Jimmy Carter. And 5, the launch of the Voyager probe.
70. Is it 70? Is it Carter 78? 80s are too soon. It's not 80s.
I believe you're right there.
It's not 76.
Launch of the Voyager.
I'm going to say 78.
Okay, if it didn't go ding, 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 ding right there, let's
So we didn't get. Oh, there's a ding ding automatically if we get it. Okay.
If you get it right on the nose,
All right.
yeah.
Well, if it's
got to get a
wait,
presidential year.
The inauguration, it's going to have to be an even year, right?
Well, I don't know. Is it elected in the even year and then
And then the
sworn in
inauguration,
in the
that's
odd?
true.
I don't know. I can't.
80? Can't be 80. Okay, first of all, I've never seen any of those movies,
Yeah.
and
Well, yeah. Now, Dancing Queen, I know you've heard.
love ABBA.
Yeah.
But I always think of them as a 70s band. 74, 5? There's still no dinghy. No, they're not that.
Tom Brady
That
is
was
in
Tom
his
80.
40s,
Is he 40?
so it would put the 80s.
It would put the 80s.
If he's in his 40s.
80. When was the Iran, the hostages? Because that was towards the end of his.
Well, that would have.
82? No? Wow. Okay, so obviously my first right answer was a fluke. I do not know. 84, 80. I guess we can just start throwing out numbers. 80, 81, 82, 83.
86.
86? No.
77.
So close. We said 78. Should have just gone down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you're right. You are elected and then you're inaugurated. Okay, Sweet Child of Mine.
Guns N' Roses.
Again, I have not seen these
Sober,
movies.
Lone Wolf, Stand and Deliver, Birds, Rihanna, Steph Curry, Emma Stone.
Okay, this is going to be fake. 'Cause at my house, I call him Little Steph Curry because I just think he's darling.
Yes.
And I know he's a grown man with children, but he's still like Little Steph Curry. So he's going to be older.
All right, when did Seoul host the Summer Olympics too?
Ooh.
Steph Curry would be in his 30s?
30s?
Okay. So it's probably in the 90s.
And Olympics are an even.
Yeah.
So the Summer Olympics, 92? 94.
Let's go with your first one.
92? But I didn't get a ding.
Yeah. So yeah, you didn't.
Is it older than we think? Is it 2000s? No, they're not there. No, they're 90. I don't.
She says 92.
92.
I say 94.
The year I graduated high school.
You should have known that.
Okay, I've never seen any of these movies.
Okay, last one. We have one more.
Okay.
Song,
Lose
Lose Yourself by Eminem. Movies, The Ring, Treasure Planet, The Scorpion King, Birds, Finn Wolfhard, Jenna Ortega, Sadie Sink, and Brazil winning the 2002 FIFA World Cup against Germany. I'm going to guess it's 2002.
Is this a mercy question?
Thank you.
Because we've been so bad.
Thank you
for that one. Wow. That would have been really bad if we'd missed that.
We'll be right back.
We're all looking for ways to save and stretch that dollar.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. The Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality assures value. Our people make the difference.
An auto accident can change your life in an instant. The physical, emotional, and financial burdens can be overwhelming. Deputy in Mizell is here to help. Our legal experts help you navigate the complexities, ensuring you receive fair compensation and justice. We simplify the process, providing personalized support from initial care to rehabilitation and financial compensation, offering you quick and reliable assistance when you need it most. Contact Deputy in Mizell today.
In the Ozarks, your soundtrack has two sides. The legends live on 101.3 Real Country.
This is Garth Brooks. Hi, this is George Strait.
Hey, everybody, it's Dolly.
And for today's brightest country stars, there's a new station in Springfield, 93.7 The Stage.
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Hey, this is Luke Combs.
Turn up the classics or the biggest artists right now. We've got country covered. 101.3 Real Country and the all-new 93.7 The Stage.
Where's our car?
Call my agent.
I'm on it.
We're covered for this?
That's why you chose Auto Owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense. Now, how do we get to the airport?
Your chariot awaits.
Ask Mid-America Specialty Markets in Lee Summit, O'Fallon, and Springfield if auto owners make sense for you.
I'm Lucas with Acura Springfield. St. Jude is leading the fight against childhood cancer, and families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food.
That's right, Lucas, and you can help support the mission right here in Springfield. Dream Home tickets are on sale now, and every ticket gives you a chance to win the home and a brand new Acura thanks to Acura Springfield.
Go to dreamhome.org and reserve your ticket today to help St. Jude save lives.
Lifting lives through kindness in action. Brought to you by The Social Connection.
CBS tonight.
He built an arms trafficking empire right under our noses. He's gone.
We need a plan.
Looks like my plan worked.
NCIS is all new CBS tonight.
This is our last week as a team.
They're splitting us up.
You got a plan?
Targeted rebranding.
NCIS. Go grab yourself a hat and jacket.
The NCIS Origins season finale, CBS tonight.
Kira Brotherton with the Society for Creative Anachronism is with us today. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've heard some word about St. George and the Dragon is going to be showing up in town very soon, and we're not talking about donuts.
Right, or the actual.
Which is what I really thought was
Yeah,
we were talking about it first.
I thought you were going to bring donuts at first, but okay.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't bring them this time.
Tell us what's going on.
So this weekend, the Society for Creative Anachronism, which I can explain in a moment, is hosting an event. Rather, our local branch, the Shire of Oakhart, is.
Okay.
And it's an event where we're basically going to have camping. There's going to be equestrian, like horse stuff going on, fighting, archery, arts and sciences are prevalent in the society. So lots going on this weekend.
There we can see a little archery going on there.
So
that looks fun. Do you do that?
I do. I do archery. It's
that
been a
looks
while,
good.
but yeah, this is someone cooking a feast. This is not specifically from St. George, but this is stuff you'll see at St. George.
Gives you the idea.
Yeah, this is court, so there's a couple people kneeling at court before the king and queen, and they're probably getting some kind of award, which is mostly what court is for. She's
This has
weaving.
a very Knight's Tale feel about it.
Yes, it's not exactly a Renaissance fair type of thing. It's more historically based. I mean, you can see like kind of the football helmet thing in the front is obviously anachronistic, but it is that's how the king and queen become king and queen, is they win through combat. There's some horse archery.
Where do you do all this? You need some space.
Well, here this weekend it's going to be at the the Legion, the Veterans Center.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, yeah.
Out on Scenic in that area?
Yes.
Okay, the one on Scenic.
Yes. And they this one is kind of a different situation just because it's open to the public. It's like a demo situation, so you don't have to dress like me to show up and check things out at this event. You can just show up and see what it's all about.
Well, it's a good introduction to the society as well.
Absolutely.
To kind of understand what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned medicine and things like this. If I were to come to this, am I learning about what they thought of medicine in that sort of era? Is that what it's about?
I don't remember saying medicine, but there are people who do like learn and teach about
like sciences. You said sciences.
Yeah, arts and sciences. Yeah.
So what kind of?
Yeah, so that might be part of it. There's lots of, like, for the art side, you might see calligraphy, illumination for, like, the old books and such. Very beautiful work that people do. We do music, a lot of... We have kind of, like, almost 60s, 70s, like, folk songs that people in our kingdom or otherwise will write, and they'll be about... like things happening within the SCA, or just like there's lots of like.
That's still what the minstrels used to do. They were the newspaper of the day, kind of thing.
Yeah. It's some of them are more traditional, like medieval music, and some are more of the just sing along kind of thing. So.
I'm assuming, since we saw some pictures of what looked to be knights.
Yes.
Are you going to be having, sword play and jousting or anything like that?
Yeah, so jousting is a little bit rare just because of like getting horses on the property and everything. But we will have horses at this event, and you can do activities on top of the horse.
Oh, okay.
And they have like kind of jousting, but it's not like the
not
kind
the
where you're
full on.
Yeah, it's like you're hitting a little shield kind of thing. But it's lots of fun.
Not in the stocks or anything like that.
Yeah, and yes, there will be fighting. There's steel fencing, so like with actual steel, but it's like blunted weapons, more modern equipment, but kind of disguised to look medieval. And then the rattan is like the heavy fighting. That's the one that's like the most popular. That's how you become king and queen, is winning the crown tournament. And they have one of those every every 6 months to determine the next heirs.
Is this for everyone? Is this for the whole family?
Yeah, you can bring your babies, you can bring your grandma. It doesn't matter. Everyone's welcome.
And it's not just it's not just an observation kind of thing. This is you can get your hands into things and learn things here.
Yeah, you can absolutely learn things. Again, this is one that you could just show up in your normal clothes if you want, but it's encouraged to dress in historical clothing. Again, it's less of a fantasy Ren Fair kind of thing, and it's more, we're trying to go for a more historical.
Authentic.
More authentic, yes.
Okay. Interesting. You mentioned your kingdom, so
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're, Missouri is in basically the center of Calontir, which is actually what this
very cool
bag is representing.
Right.
So our colors are purple and gold, and it's Missouri and a lot of the Midwest. So a bit of Nebraska, Iowa,
That's a pretty big shire there you got going.
Well, this is the kingdom. Our shire.
There we go.
Yeah,
Big kingdom.
Our shire of Oakhart is a lot more localized.
All right, tell them one more time when and where and how do they get tickets?
Okay, so tickets are at gate, so they're just at the. There's going to be a table where you can go purchase your tickets. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the address of this thing.
Well, it's on Scenic. I
think
Google.
I think it's called.
Do what everybody does.
It's
Google.
north
I think it's
of
639,
Battlefield.
West Legion
Yeah.
or something like that. But it's you can find us on Facebook, Shire of Oakhart. That's our local branch, and you can find the event there, or St. George and the Dragon.
That
will
would
bring
be
you to the
easier to
Facebook.
remember.
Yes, there's a website and a Facebook.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Sounds great. Lots more Unscripted coming your way right after this break.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. We're a big store with a lot of stuff, so check out our complete line of Cub Cadet mowers. Step up to the ultimate all-around mowing experience with the Cub Cadet Ultima series. These mowers are built for strength and comfort. This is not your typical zero-turn mower. This Cub Cadet Ultimate series is awesome. Priced to sell at Race Brothers. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Driving to work? What's up ahead? Find out before you leave home by watching Daybreak's traffic report. See live traffic cams, accident locations, and construction sites.
Color 10's Daybreak Traffic Report, sponsored by Aaron Sachs and Associates.
The difference is never made all at once. The only way to do it is to keep showing up. And when you play the Missouri Lottery, you show up for public education all across the state, from elementary to higher ed.
Energy that is stored inside of an object. Penelope. Potential. Exactly right.
See how it helps where you live at molottery.com/education.
I'm Aaron with Springfield Nissan Kia. Did you know that one positive mentor can transform a child's future?
That's right, Aaron. 99% of our littles stay out of the juvenile justice system. That's the power of one mentor showing up in a child's life. You don't have to be perfect, just present.
You can be that one for a child right now. We have over 70 kids waiting. Start today at bigbro.com.
Lifting lives through kindness in action. Brought to you by The Social Connection.
Save big money at Menards. From hitches to ratchet straps and everything in between, we've got your hauling needs covered. Tow-Smart designs and manufacturers durable steel towing products that resist rust and corrosion. This adjustable dual ball mount is a value of $69.99 after rebate. Lippmann has all the tools needed to make quick work of cleaning. These 24-inch push brooms are perfect for cleaning any surface and are a value of $11.99 each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
At Camp Barnabas, we say yes to life-changing experiences. Ziplining, water slides, canoeing, parties, and more. All designed for individuals with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Since 1994, we've welcomed over 100,000 campers and missionary volunteers. But camp isn't possible without your generosity. Together, we can ensure no one misses out. Support our mission today at campbarnabas.org.
Daybreak on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Jennifer Kornblum, attorney at law. I'm at the Resource Center. You're kind of working hand in glove with different things that the Resource Center does, but I know that basically what we're looking at is estate planning. That's kind of your area of expertise when you're here.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell us what you do for folks.
Well, we have a workshop and we educate people about estate planning, wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and just try to educate people because there's a lot of misconceptions out there.
All right, we could go through a few. I know that, there's going to be one of these this month.
Yes.
So people, you need to give them a call and reserve. It's free. It's great stuff. But let's go through some of those things that people don't quite understand or maybe are mistaken about.
Well, I think the first one is with wills.
Okay.
A lot of people think if they have a will, then they're not going to end up in probate court. And actually, a will is instructions to a probate court judge. But it's still important to have a will. So a will is where you would nominate a guardian for your child if something happened to you. A will is where you give instructions on what you want to happen to your stuff and who you want to be in charge of carrying out your wishes. So it's an important document to have.
Okay, so good idea. Make sure you have a will. But there are things, adjunct or other things to consider. And it's not as though, because when people hear the word estate, they think you have a manor and grounds and horses. That's not really true.
Right, that's true. A lot of people think, as I have to be wealthy to need a trust or an estate plan. Not so. Actually, a power of attorney is a great example. If you have a power of attorney for financial matters and a power of attorney for healthcare matters, then if something happens to you, you have that car accident or a stroke or something unexpected, your business can still be carried on. Your bills can still be paid. What is scary for people is if they don't have these powers of attorney, then you end up having to go to court. Your family has to have you declared incompetent. And that's a big process. It's very expensive. And you're branded as incompetent in the public records.
Well, you're no longer in charge with what you want done with your estate.
Exactly.
That's the whole idea of estate planning.
Right.
Also, the word you use, probate, that seems to scare a lot of people because once it goes to probate, you're really not totally in control unless you have documentation.
Right. And even with the documentation, it's the probate court judge that is going to make the decisions and approve the decisions that are made by the people you choose to be in charge.
What are some of the other pitfalls you need to watch for?
Well, probate is very expensive. It takes a really long time. It can be 18 months to 2 years in Missouri for a probate to be completed before your beneficiaries get your assets.
It's not like in the movies.
No,
you don't get handed a check and then it's all done.
Right. There's a whole process. And the one way to avoid that is with a trust. People who have a living trust, unlike a will, which doesn't speak until you pass away, a trust is active right now. You put your assets into it and it starts working for you right away. And it also makes for a very smooth transition when you pass. The person that you nominate to be trustee, the person in charge after you, they just step right into your shoes, no court involvement at all.
All right, so it's most important then to have a plan ahead of time. It's never too early to start.
Yes.
It's also never too early to start learning, and you have, estate planning here that I know you're a part of. Tell me what that kind of evening involves.
So we have a couple of workshops every month, and we keep them fairly small so that we really do some one-on-one interaction with people. And we go through all of the steps of estate planning, the pitfalls, some of the things to look out for and to think about. And afterwards, I think people are left with a much greater understanding of what's going to work for them, because it's going to be different for everybody.
True. The one thing I learned, because I've been to one of these, is that no question is disregarded. We all start out at the same place, not knowing. We're looking for, people who can help us through these ups and downs and pitfalls. And you'll find a lot of things where you go, oh, I didn't know that. That is going to surprise you. So all people have to do is call in because, as I said, there's one happening this month.
Yes.
So they can call and reserve their spot. You just give the Resource Center a call.
Yes.
And you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Pretty simple. Come and see her and all the great folks right here at the Resource Center.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
At Stanton, you get the best value. 2 pairs for just $79. A free eye exam, anti-glare made same day.
That's value you can actually see.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
Tomorrow, the story News Nation helped bring to light.
Thank you so much and your network.
Former Taliban hostage Dennis Coyle joins Katie Pavlich in his first sit-down interview since his release. Tomorrow at 10/9 Central, only on News Nation.
VL Classics, the key to your dreams. Give us a call, visit us online, or stop by VL Classics in Stratford.
Attention. If you have Medicaid and live in Missouri and need assistance with daily living, you can receive a 100% free service and get help in the comfort of your own home by a loved one. Call Freedom Care now so you can receive daily help preparing meals, bathing, doing laundry, receiving transportation, and more. All done by a family member or friend who gets paid to be your caregiver. You get to decide who provides your care, and your caregiver can choose to get paid instantly after their shift. It's all funded by Medicaid, so it's 100% free to you. Call in the next 10 minutes to see if you qualify. The Freedom Care family will explain the process, making it stress-free for patients and caregivers. Freedom Care is a leading choice for home care in Missouri and has received over 5,000 five-star reviews. They've been helping families for years. This service is 100% free to you through Medicaid. So call right now and see how fast you can get started with Freedom Care.
Mad Money Mania, Friday 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash at your premier gaming destination, Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. All month long, play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Enjoy chef-created entrees at Shaw & O Steak and Spirits Fine Dining, ice-cold adult beverages and live weekend entertainment, and luxurious hotel suites. Experience the Indigo difference. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Okay, so we did a brain rot quiz yesterday, Jesse.
Good. What's the word of those strange little men stuck in toilets?
Wait, what?
I'm going to say skibbity. Is that right?
That was the correct answer,
So-
skibbity.
Watch 5 o'clock on Ozarks First Plus.
At Stanton, we sell great frames. All sorts of frames. Over 1,000 frames, starting at just $79.
I saved money and I see great.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
All right. At this time, I would really like to thank the viewer who sent in such lovely comments about our next segment. I really would like to. Unfortunately, nobody like that exists. All right, here's Turton back time.
I'm so sorry.
May 4th, 1924, the 1924 Summer Olympics are held in Paris, France. Gold medal winners include Johnny Weissmuller, who went on to Tarzan fame, the first one in the movies. He won 3 gold medals in swimming and a bronze in water polo. Gertrude Ederle, who became the first woman to swim the English Channel 2 years later. And DeHart Hubbard, the first black to win an individual Olympic gold medal, the running long jump. Dr. Benjamin Spock, future famed baby doctor, author of the Common Sense Book of Baby Care in 1946. A happy birthday to Bartolomeo Cristofori.
You did that well.
Thank you. May 4th, 1655, Italian harpsichord maker and inventor of the piano around 1700. The word piano is shortened form of pianoforte, the Italian term for the instrument in the early 1700s. The terms piano and forte indicate soft and loud, respectively, referring to the variations in volumes that occur depending on how hard the keys are struck. So when you say a piano, that just means soft. All right? May 5th, 1968, the McDonald's Big Mac hamburger makes its nationwide debut with its 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion, and sesame seed bun. Yes, it was created by a Pittsburgh McDonald's franchisee the previous year. It originally went by the names The Aristocrat and the Blue Ribbon Burger, both of which did poorly in the marketplace, finally settling on the name Big Mac. Happy birthday to Nellie Bly, Elizabeth Cochran. Born May 5th, 1864, American journalist. She's known for her writings on divorce, women, and child labor conditions. Her book, 10 Days in a Madhouse, was based on what she experienced after committing herself to the Women's Lunatic Asylum on Blackwell's Island in 1887 for an undercover story on the treatment of the mentally ill. She completed a record-breaking 72-day trip around the world for the New York World in 1889, 1890. She worked there. She also manufactured the first practical 55-gallon steel oil drum, which evolved into the standard one used today.
Feeling like a slacker.
Me too, Nellie Bly. All right, May 6th, 1937, news reporter Herbert Morrison makes his famous proclamation, "Oh, the humanity." As he witnessed the disaster unfolding, the giant airship Hindenburg explodes and burns, killing 36 people while preparing to land at Lakehurst, New Jersey. The exact cause of the fire has never been determined, but theories range from a hydrogen leak, sabotage from either crew or passengers, static electricity, and a flammable coating on the skin of the craft. The disaster marked the end of the airship era. Happy birthday to Adriana Caselotti. You know her, born May 6, 1916. Italian-American singer-actress. She was the voice of Snow White in the 1937 Walt Disney classic, for which she was paid $970.
Wow.
That's it. May 7, 1824, Ludwig van Beethoven's Ninth Symphony premieres in Vienna. It is regarded by many as Beethoven's greatest work and one of the supreme achievements in the history of music. It is also the first example of a major composer using voices in a symphony.
This is very interesting.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I like Turtenbach time. I like it.
Thank you. You're the one. Oh,
I'm the one.
Sweet. We're keeping her around. Happy birthday to Darren McGavin. William Lyle Richardson, born May 7, 1922. American Emmy winning actor. He was Mike Hammer in 1957, the title role. The Night Stalker, Kolchak, in 74 and 77. And Murphy Brown's dad in Murphy Brown, 89 and 92. And of course, everybody knows his film work, A Christmas Story in 1983. He won the major award. And you remember that award was Fragile on the side of the box.
Right, Fragile.
May 8th, 1914. Mother's Day is established by the U.S. Congress as the second Sunday in May, with the first National Mother's Day to be celebrated the following Sunday. President Woodrow Wilson issued a proclamation declaring this first National Mother's Day as a day to show the flag in honor of those mothers whose sons had died in war.
Boy, that's kind of gone.
It's a little different now.
A little different now.
Happy birthday to Bishop Fulton J. Sheen, born May 8th, 1895. American Emmy-winning Catholic evangelist. He was the first TV preacher of note. He won an Emmy as Most Outstanding TV Personality in 1952. The actor Ramon Estevez, do you know that name? Took his last name of his stage name, Martin Sheen, from him, and Martin from casting director Robert Dale Martin, who gave him his first big breaks. A quote from him: "Hearing nuns' confessions is like being stoned to death with popcorn." And finally
That's a great one.
Finally this.
Okay.
I have decided to invest heavily in beef, chicken, and vegetable stocks. You know why?
I was getting ready to say, why, Tom?
Because I want to be the first bullionaire.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for watching.
I love puns.
Thanks,
like
Joey.
I know I do.
Thanks, Joey.
Thank you.
Joey, go see her at the zoo.
Illuminate your home with an 11% rebate at Menards. We're your destination for everything electrical, from ceiling fans to lighting to rough electrical products and light bulbs. We carry everything to brighten your home. Check out our great selection of Patriot lighting string lights. They're perfect for illuminating both your indoor and outdoor spaces. Get this 36-foot LED string light for a value of $27.98 after rebate, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Once again, Ozarks First is teamed up with Hy-Vee for Putting the Ozarks First.
Last time, we helped thousands of families during the Putting the Ozarks First food drive.
And you can help us by going to either of the Springfield Hy-Vee locations and put non-perishable food items in the barrel.
You can also donate at the register. Just speak to your cashier.
All donations go to help Ozarks Food Harvest. We are Putting the Ozarks First with Hy-Vee.
Hey guys, I'm Maria Nider, and I have something new for you. My new show, Worth Knowing, features consumer reviews, local discoveries, and is designed around what matters to you. You can watch it exclusively on the Ozarks First Plus app.
We're all looking for ways to save and stretch that dollar.
Download the app today on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Apple TV. Join me as we explore what's worth your time and money. I'll see you on the Ozarks First Plus app.
Thanks so much for doing this with me. This is going to be a lot of fun. You couldn't pay me to go out in this kind of weather. And then I thought to myself, well, if you told me to go report, I guess you could pay me.
You could pay
to go out there. Big things happening for the 100-year celebration of Route 66. We have a host, John Goodman. Well, you know the saying, better late than never. That's the case for the South Dakota Library that just got a book back after it was checked out 46 years ago.
Watch the Daily Scroll with Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Every deposit means momentum. Every loan, a door opened. Multiply Credit Union. Grow together. Live fully. Be more.
Workplace safety is paramount in today's fast-paced industries. Accidents can happen. When the unexpected occurs, Deputy in Mizell is there with quick and reliable assistance. We're here to ensure you're taken care of every step of the way. Contact Deputy in Mizell today for protection, support, and the compensation you deserve.
Head to OzarksFirst.com and nominate a deserving teacher or educator
to receive prizes from Fritz's Adventure, the Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
Matt Hefner on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
For Brittany, it's more than a move. It's a new city. It's a new role. It's a brand new horizon that's hers for the taking. It's more than a move, and we're more than a truck.
At Maddox New Prater Eye Center, our doctors are dedicated to protecting and restoring your vision with the latest available technology. Join us for a free Better Vision event where our expert ophthalmologists will discuss the latest advancements in vision correction treatments. We're here to answer your questions and help you see your best. This presentation is free and open to the public, but seating is limited, so register today. To register, scan the code, give us a call, or visit us at maddoxnewprater.com.
Welcome to Bluebell, USA, a magical town. Around here, everyone is happy all the time because ice cream is the handheld device of choice. In Bluebell, USA, there is no such thing as too much ice cream. Bluebell, USA, where happy happens.
It's more than a piano. It's music lessons, birthday parties, and countless family memories. now safely tucked away, awaiting Nana's new home. It's more than a piano, and we're more than a truck.
The NCIS Origins season finale, CBS tonight.
Here it comes from Hollywood, television's most exciting hour. It's The Price is Right. Andrea Sills, come on!